Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I ordered OnePlus Nord Buds 3 Pro recently, and I'm returning this product because there are some major issues. First issue is with the ANC. If I have the ANC turned on, everything goes silent, of course. But a couple of minutes later, occasionally I hear that ANC is switching frequencies. Sometimes I hear my laptop's fans, and 2 or 3 seconds later, it's just all good again. Do note that I only use the high mode, so yes, this is the issue with this earbud, and the software is at its latest firmware, so there are no software related issues. But I do not know what's the issue. They should patch it with a firmware, but it's over a year now. I do not expect any firmware update. Second thing is these earbuds do not have a built-in memory. For example, I always use a game mode when I game on my PC, so the game mode just does not work at times. I have to disable and enable the game mode. Although there is a touch gesture over here, but I find it inconvenient to be honest because I am literally not used to the touch gestures. I don't know it's my fault or it's just earphone thing, earbud thing, but I do not know. I just found it inconvenient. So other earbuds like Realme Buds Air 7, they have a built-in memory. All you have to do is open the app, change the settings, and they will be permanent. But with these, you'll have to change the settings again and again. For example, if I just pair my earbud with my PC, and if I just go to sleep, come back again, I will have to enable the game mode again from the app. And when you just enable it, sometimes it just does not get enabled even if it shows it's enabled. So you have to just disable and enable the Bluetooth or the device, the wireless device, which is the TWS. So some people might not be able to use the game mode to its fullest potential. And yes, game mode works. It works comparatively much better than the original setting, which is game mode off. So yes, game mode indeed works. And yes, there is a latency issue. Although the developer, the company claims that it has 47 ms latency, I do not know if you can just measure it or if it just works by default with other devices other than OnePlus. So I faced minimal issues, so I will just rate it 8 out of 10 in terms of latency. Once again, I will have to complain about the battery life. If you just use ANC for like 2 or 3 hours, if you have a full charge at 100%, you will be only having 30% battery after 3 hours, or it could be even worse depending upon your environments. For example, I sit on my PC for 5 to 6 hours a day, and these TWS only last me 4 to 4.5 hours a day with the ANC turned on. So if you use a lot of ANC, better go with the other earbuds like the Realme Buds Air 7. And one more thing I noticed is the fact that these TWS are bass heavy. For example, I was hearing some music with the Melody Sheep and it sounded disgusting. The bass was so much loud. And I'm not a geek, I'm not a tech savvy user, so I just found it to be inconvenient. I would rather just go and listen the music with these older One Audio Pro 10. They just sound incredible. Although they are just broken, I applied a tape and so on. So, to be honest, should you buy these earbuds in 2500? Of course not. If you're a user like me, if you use a lot of ENC, if you just, game a lot, although TWS are never meant for gaming, but if they had the built-in memory, I might have kept them. But I would certainly go for Realme Buds Series 7 because they have a built-in memory, they have a better ANC, and moreover, comfort-wise, these earphones are not up to the mark. I am having some mild ear pain in my ear canal, so I have tried all the, earbuds, small, medium, large, but it just gives me a little bit of discomfort. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have liked this video. I'll be seeing you in my next one. And you can rather pick the Realme Earbuds Series 7 because it has lower latency, it has better audio codec support, it has, better ANC, better calling experience, and all over it's a good package if you can spend 300 rupees more.